Hey writers, here I am again, day 2 of Story a Day May. Are you writing with us? Are you worried about jumping in late? Don't worry, you can never be late to Story a Day May. You can do it at your own pace. You can jump in whenever. It's great to do it during May because everybody's there and commenting and there's a kind of energy around it. But if you only found us today, jump in on day 2, start writing, or write yesterday's prompt if you prefer it. Just don't try and catch up. Just jump in and join with us. You can ignore all of my prompts and write whatever you like. Just take advantage of this time to get some writing done, finish some stuff, write in a ridiculous way. Now, the reason I'm popping in today is to update you on my own progress in the challenge. And I have to tell you, I have not written my story yet today. I am doing a dangerous thing, which I know to be dangerous, which is to say, I don't want to write right now when I've actually got a window of time when I could be writing, because it is the point of the day where my energy is really low and I'm kind of waiting for my second wind to hit. I know this is dangerous because there's a very good chance that I'll go along with my evening and then I'll start to get tired instead of getting a second wind, and I won't want to write then either, or that something will happen and I'll get distracted and I won't write. So there's a danger in what I'm doing, but the thought of writing it was about 5 o'clock I started to write and I was like, it's not coming and it feels like a drudge. And I know myself, I know that mid-evening I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, oh, this would be so much easier to write right now. So I'm doing that with the caveat that I understand is not necessarily advice I would give to anybody to put off writing till later. But I would encourage you to pay attention this month to where your energy spikes come and try and clear that time out for writing. Like, I should have written mid-morning, because I've usually got a little bit of a perk then. But I'll get. I know there's probably another energy spike coming later today. So this is the advantage of doing a challenge like this, where you do 30 days, or 31 days actually in this case, because you get to see what happens for you throughout a whole month. You know, where your energy comes and goes. You know, what times work for you, what days work for you best. And we're just gathering data. So my data says I should have written earlier. I didn't. And choosing to write at the point in the day where my energy is at my lowest seemed like a bad idea. I'm taking a chance that I will get to this later and it'll be great. It might still be a slog. We'll find out. But that will be more data for me. That will be another data point in the survey I've been doing for 15 years on this topic. If you have written today, I hope you've left a comment. I'm going to go dig into those comments right now and make some replies over at StoryADay.org. If you haven't signed up for the challenge yet, you can do that. Here's what's going on with people who've been doing it. Got a comment from Danielle who said I did it. I mean, I love these comments where everyone's just like, I did it, because even writing one story seems like such a huge challenge that it gives you this real boost to do it. So Danielle said it was so much fun and thank me for putting this together. So you are very welcome. This is something that I do for the writing community as well as for myself, and it gives me such pleasure to see other people getting something out of this and really living up to their own expectations of themselves as writers. This one from Jessica said she had a lot of fun with yesterday's story, and it's freeing to just let your mind take you wherever it wants and create something beautiful from it. And that is beautiful. Like I keep saying, sometimes writing a novel becomes difficult because you've got every piece you write has to do so much work, supporting the whole rest of the novel as well as doing all the normal character stuff that you're trying to do. So she's excited for the next story. I'm going to go check the comments and see if Jessica's commented yet to see if she's written day 2's story. This one I forgot to give credit to. This one was by AJ, and AJ said, I was initially doubtful that I'd be able to complete the prompt. That seems fair. Maybe that was a thought lingering from a more frustrating experience from some of the too specific or too random prompts I've tried in the past. Now, this is something that I really made me very happy to hear, because AJ went on to say that they'd succeeded, and I really work hard to make sure that the prompts are flexible enough that you can write about whatever you want to write about, but give you enough ideas to limit you a little bit. And they're never random. I'm always thinking about what's going to generate an actual story, not just giving you 3 random objects and a setting and saying, good luck. So if you haven't had a look at any of the writing prompts yet, come over to storyaday.org. If you want to pick up the challenge handbook, which is it's not actually a handbook yet, it's going to be an ebook. But if you want to see, it's actually kind of like an online course. You can get videos and audios and written stuff every day to help you get into the writing faster. There are warm-ups for each day's writing sprint, which you won't find at storyaday.org. And there are brainstorming exercises which can help you get into your story writing faster. So I was actually going to, I'm going to go and watch them myself, because although I made them up, I've made up a lot of stuff for this challenge. There's 31 days worth of content in there, and I haven't looked at day 2s for a while. So I'm going to go into that challenge handbook. I'm going to do the warm-up exercise, and I'm going to go through the brainstorming exercise, and hopefully that will get me started on my story a little bit later after dinner when I get my little energy spike. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. Pick up a copy of the handbook, join us in there, come over to storyaday.org and check out the prompts. But most of all, and I don't mean this in a flippant way, keep writing. I will be back here tomorrow, and I hope you'll be writing, and keep your fingers crossed for me this evening that I get that energy spike I'm hoping for.